Hello lovely people, my name is Roelle. I'm a health and nutrition coach and a diabetes practitioner, and I post these videos to motivate people to take control of their health and thrive, because we do have a lot of control over our own health, but sometimes we forget or we didn't know about it. So today, by the way, it's been a while since I've done my last video. Not trying to make excuses, because actually I don't even know if anybody watches these videos, but I've been so busy doing diabetes prevention and diabetes remission. Unfortunately, diabetes is massively on the increase, and so I've been busy with that. This weekend I've been super sick, food poisoning. Had the family over, cooked a lovely roast chicken, and decided it might be a good idea to have some stuffing with that, and I bought some sage and onion stuffing, and I shouldn't have done that. Just stick with the lovely chicken and stay away from the processed meat, because even though I got it from what I think is a good quality shop, but which I don't think anymore, I probably won't name it, because I don't know, might get into trouble. But what I can say, that it wasn't just sage and onion stuffing. It was sage and onion stuffing that made you sick as a dog. And I cooked it properly, more than long enough, but everybody, the whole family was sick, so sick for days. So just only recovered from that. But these things are a good reminder to look after yourself, and like I said, avoid processed foods if you can. And now it's given me a really nice boost to eat really healthy, although obviously as a health coach I already have a very healthy diet, but now I just feel even more that it's just gotta be, fresh. I love to go to the greengrocers if I can. It's not always easy, I know, but these situations give you a little boost in that direction. And my husband always says, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I don't know why, but it really annoys me, that saying. But hopefully in this case he's right, and we have come back stronger, if not a little bit lighter. So today, talking about something slightly sort of related to that, is one thing that you can do very easily, but it's going to make a massive difference to your weight management, your blood glucose management, and your health in general. So super important, but really easy to do. And when you hear me talk about it, you might roll your eyes and walk away and turn off the video, but sometimes I think we need reminding. Just like what happened on the weekend, sometimes we need reminding. We know all this stuff, but we don't always act upon it. And this one is so easy, but it would make such a massive difference. And I'm hoping that maybe if I remind you why it makes such a difference, that it motivates you to think about it and take action. That's of course the most important thing. So I'm talking about hydration, and that's why it's slightly related to last weekend, because of course we were very dehydrated after vomiting and diarrheaing for a whole weekend. What happens when we're dehydrated? Nothing of that is good for us. Our body, of course, consists of a lot of water, and we definitely need to be hydrated to function properly. But I'm not sure whether a lot of people realise that it's massively important for weight loss and also for blood glucose management. So let's just go through why this is so important, and then a few tips. I know this is all like basic stuff, but you know what? I often have clients who make big efforts to make changes, and they've forgotten about a few basic things. And then what might happen is that you do a lot of hard work to make these changes, but you're not getting the results that you want, because you didn't think about the basics first, to have that all in place and then make some changes. Then you're going to be, of course, way more successful. So to start with, drinking water and being hydrated, it boosts your metabolism. So what does that mean? Metabolism is basically the process where your body creates energy from food. And that is massively relevant for your blood glucose management, of course. So the higher your metabolism, the better your blood glucose management. And for people who are insulin resistant, which means that the cells are not listening to the insulin and they're not letting the glucose out of the blood into the cells, it's difficult to produce energy. That's why they're knackered all the time, because the cells don't open up to let the glucose out of the blood into the cell, and they're not producing the energy that you need to feel good and to do what you want to do. But studies have shown that drinking water can actually temporarily boost your metabolism by 24 to 30%. So I always love these random numbers, but that's what you get from these studies. Just trust me, it does increase your metabolism, and that is a good thing. And so if that helps you to drink more water, go for it. Then of course, if you're well hydrated, you're less likely to feel peckish, because if you're dehydrated, sometimes your body can't tell the difference between being thirsty and being hungry, and you feel like you want to snack, but actually what you need is water. So if you're well hydrated, that can really help to avoid a lot of unnecessary snacking. You also have stretch receptors in your stomach that signal to your brain that you've had enough to eat. But these stretch receptors can also react to liquids. So if you drink a glass of water 20-30 minutes before you have a meal, then you're already stretching out your stomach and might actually trigger these receptors, and you will be less likely to overeat. So you'll eat less if you drink water before a meal. So that's a really good idea. Now, being hydrated will also help you to be more physically active. If you're not hydrated, then it's harder to be physically active. And of course, physical activity is going to really encourage the cells to take more glucose out of the blood and burn more calories. So all these things, relate to weight management and blood glucose management. Now, also, if you're dehydrated, it doesn't help your kidneys. And if you are well hydrated, your kidneys will be able to flush out excess sugar in the blood, so through the urine, and so that's really helpful as well for your blood glucose management. And of course, on a sort of logical level, if you're well hydrated, your volume of blood plasma is greater. So that means that the concentration of glucose in your blood will be lower if you're well hydrated. So that's why it's really important as well. Now, if you're on medication for diabetes or for anything really, then drinking plenty of water and being hydrated will really help to make the medication more effective. So obviously you want to try and not be on medication, but if you are, then being hydrated will really help with that as well. As always in these videos, I always seem to say the same word a lot, in this case, hydration or dehydration. I do apologise. Don't play that game where you have a shot every time I say hydration or dehydration. But do have a bit of water every time I say it. That would be a better game. And now, of course, there are loads of other benefits as well, and I just want to mention them. But I feel that when it comes to weight loss and blood glucose, so your body's much better able to burn fat when you're well hydrated. And I just feel that a lot of people don't realise that actually drinking water is also related to weight management and blood glucose management. So that's why I still felt it was worthwhile doing this video, and I hope you find that too. If not, don't tell me, because it's scary enough doing these videos. And the other benefits, of course, your digestive system works way better if you're well hydrated, and your skin is much healthier if you're well hydrated. Your cardiovascular health is much better, and I definitely noticed after a whole night of vomiting that my heart rate was up, and because I wear a smartwatch, I could see that it was up by more than 15 beats per minute, and that happens when you're dehydrated. Your heart beats faster. So good for your cardiovascular health and your brain. Your brain function is massively impacted if you don't drink enough water. You'll find it really hard to focus, to remember things, and so for that reason it's also important. So, a few things to think about. Do let me know what you think, but be kind, and do set yourself a little goal. Don't wait till the holidays are over, or your cold is gone, or your hay fever is gone, or whatever excuse you may have. There's always something that you can do So think of the one thing, no matter what's going on in your life, just think of one thing that you can do this week that's going to improve your health, and then you're on your way, then you're in action mode, then things will start to happen, and then that will have a snowball effect, and other things will start to happen, and you feel good about yourself. And when you feel good about yourself, you do better. So think of one thing, and maybe drinking water could be that thing. How much water do you need to drink? There is no exact number. Advisors and scientists always want you to believe that there are official guidelines, but that's all a lot of bollocks. It depends. Everybody's different, but roughly speaking, it's about 2 litres of water, 6 to 8 glasses. But it depends. If you're bigger, you need more. If it's hotter like now, you need more. If you're more active, you need more. So the best way, I think, to check that you're not dehydrated is to look at the colour of your urine. So you want it to be the lightest colour of straw. So you want it to be nearly clear, and then you're well hydrated. So if it's not, drink more water until it is. And I think that's the easiest way. There are other tips and tricks, but I think that's the best one. So maybe that could be your goal this week. And how are you going to do it? I don't know. Use habit stacking. Link it to something that you already do. Maybe, you know, everybody goes to the toilet, so maybe you can make a new habit that every time you go to the toilet and you wash your hands afterwards, have a glass by the sink, and you're going to drink a bit of water. And you don't need to drink a whole glass, just have a little bit, half a glass of water. And it is important for it to be most effective, this hydration, if you are not deficient in electrolytes. So that's potassium, magnesium, sodium, and so that comes from a healthy diet. That's a whole other topic, which, you know, of course I will touch upon in other videos as well. But yeah, if you eat plenty of different types of vegetables, and you generally have a real food diet, then you will probably not be deficient in these electrolytes. There is a tip from Barbara O'Neill, who I hugely admire. You can find her online everywhere. And when you have a little bit of water, to have a grain of Celtic, is it Celtic? Celtic, I never know. I think it's Celtic salt. And if you can't get your hands on that, then maybe use just a really good quality pink Himalayan or natural salt that is still full of those electrolytes, minerals, and have 1 or 2 grains of that with the water, and that can really increase its effectiveness as well. Right, set yourself a little goal. Don't wait till Monday, don't wait till the 1st of the next month. You could do it now, and do it every week, and then review it and keep doing that, and then you're always on it like a carb on it, and you're always going to see some results. And let me know if you need any help. I'm doing a webinar tomorrow, a free Zoom webinar tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock UK time. And it's about why the diet's not working. So if you've made some changes in the diet, but you're not getting the results that you want to see, I've got some suggestions on why this may be, and you can then have a look at that and rule them out for yourself to be more successful. And I will leave the link to register for this below this video. And if you're watching this after the event, because it is tomorrow evening, the 27th of June, what? And you've missed that date and you're watching this later, I regularly do all these kinds of webinars, so just contact me and ask me when the next one is, or request one. If you have a group of people, friends, colleagues, family, who are interested in a health related topic, then I love to do these online webinars / workshops where we can talk about all things health related. Thank you so much for watching this, and yeah, if I'm trying to be professional, which I have probably no hope of being, then please do the thing that everybody's asking you to do. I was also told you shouldn't ask in these videos to follow and all that stuff, so actually maybe I shouldn't do it. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the sunshine if you have any, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, lots of love. Bye.